Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from Agency Football. The review wraps up. This is the finale. We're not gonna do the relegated teams. We're actually gonna do the promoted teams. So we're gonna be talking about Leeds, West Brom, and Fulham.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it.
Should we?
Leeds champions. They're back in the Premier League since 2004, Sameer.
Congratulations, first of all. Well done. It's a big achievement, and it's
Big
good to see Leeds back in the Premier League, man. They like, I know they haven't been in the Premier League for a while, but they like Premier League. Royalty's a bit strong, maybe, but you know what I mean. They're part of the furniture kind of thing.
The thing is, people say that, but when I started watching football,
they weren't part of it. Innit?
They got relegated that season. So, from my knowledge of Premier League, it's never been Leeds.
But they're always in Premiership years when you're watching the Sky.
Yeah, exactly. Viduka, the real Ferdinands, Harry Q, and all that.
Alan Smith.
A lot of memories.
There's some really good players, by the way. Ian Hart. Talking about the present team now, there's still excitement to be had.
Yeah.
It's a Leeds team that a lot of people are expecting some good things from. Like Bielsa at the helm. Like,
honestly,
the work that guy puts into management, he's probably outside the Premier League, he's probably the best manager on paper and in reality as well.
Can't disagree. Yeah.
Remember the scandal about having spies and stuff?
The derby, right?
Yeah, and there's I've seen videos and stuff of his how he does stuff, and he's so meticulous. And his team has an important pattern. Julian knew me saw them live against Arsenal, remember?
Yes.
They absolutely destroyed us in the first
in the FA Cup third round, I believe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like, we're actually gonna lose this game. But second half we turned it around.
Yeah.
But honestly, Leeds in that first half were battering us. And we played our full team, right?
Yeah, nearly a 40. Julian, you know me, and people who've been watching the review series, I've been banging on about patterns.
Yeah.
Leeds do have definitely a
They
pattern.
got patterns for days.
Triangles, you've got overlapping
Oi.
fullbacks, so it's all happening.
I'm gonna be scared of them next season.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
gonna
gonna lie.
be a bit of worry for a few teams. Matt, what are you expecting from them though? Like, are you expecting a relegation battle and they'll
No.
be safe, or do you expect them to be not pushing, maybe pushing
Man,
Europe?
I think they're gonna be maybe not quite mid-table, but like a 14th, 13th maybe.
I'm expecting a lot of. They'll take some teams out. Do you know what I mean? They'll
Yeah.
beat Man United at one point. They'll beat Arsenal at one point. They'll take points off some
probably.
big teams, I think.
Probably.
And Bielsa, I'm very interested to see how he goes up against these other not celebrity managers, but these top class managers. You've got Mourinho, you've got Klopp,
Yeah.
you've got Pep, all these managers, and it'll be interesting because a lot of the managers show respect to him as well. Like Pep has said, Bielsa had
That says it all,
in
right?
him and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So very exciting, and you've got some really good players there.
Honestly, I got a list of players here.
Go on.
Ayling, Cooper, Hernandez, Dallas, Alioski. They're just all quality.
Yeah.
All
They
quality
work.
players.
Well
yeah.
done to Phillips as well, by the way, getting the England squad. That's
Yeah.
a really, really big achievement.
He's born and bred,
Yeah.
Leeds through and through.
That's a good thing for them. Good signing in Rodrigo as well, I think, for Valencia.
That's a great signing.
great signing.
Great signing.
I think, especially in the style. For Bielsa, you need to catch up to the style and thing. So I don't think it'll be straight in. I think Bamford will start, but when he does get into it,
Bamford. I have an issue with Bamford.
I don't think you're the only one.
I don't rate him.
Damn.
Even in the Arsenal game, he had chances, just didn't take it.
The thing is, I don't have the stats with me at the moment.
He had
but-
16 goals.
Oh, there you go. But he missed loads of chances,
man,
as well.
I don't think he's good. I don't think he's good enough.
Again, you got to give him a chance, and this system might. I think the system allows a striker to have loads of chances as well, so
Yeah.
I've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. And 16 goals is not something to scoff at, but again, it's that argument about.
No, it's
championship player.
really good.
Yeah.
16 goals is really good, but that's in the Championship. He's always scored double figures in the Championship, but every time he's played in the Premiership, it's nothing.
Expect big things from them, and unfortunately, they didn't get White, which I think Leeds fans were begging for. Even probably White was begging for at one point.
They actually got another guy though, Robson-Kanu.
Koch, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's highly rated as well.
Yeah.
So, and he was half of what Brighton was asking for.
Do you know what? In my head, Bielsa's so good at his job. He's so good at the job.
That's it, man.
Any signing
Honestly.
any signings they make, I'm yeah, it probably does work.
Exactly. I hate to keep going back to Arsenal, but people go on about Suarez being a bad signing.
Yeah.
That was an Arteta signing, so you just got to trust the manager.
Yeah.
Bielsa almost got Leeds promoted the season before. Unlucky, they were champions by 10 points last year. Just trust the manager.
Before we move on to the other teams, should we touch on some exciting Leeds transfer potentially?
Mhm.
They're looking at Draxler.
Julian Sameer.
I think it's more of convincing Draxler than the issue of finances in this one.
Yeah.
I'm sure Draxler has a big wage as well, but convince Draxler to come. Draxler, if you watch this video ever, you should come.
You should go
I'm
there.
excited to watch. I'll be excited to watch him play, and in that system, he'll be amazing.
Yeah, and there's another guy, Rodrigo de Paul.
Yes. Argentinian.
If they pull this off, it's going to be mad, you know. I'll be even more shook than I am now.
Leeds fans, if you can't see, we're smiling, and we're not even Leeds fans. We're excited to see.
I'm
it,
very excited. I'm just excited for football to be back, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
They're going to be having a tough start against Liverpool. First game of the season.
But if you ask a lot of Liverpool fans, or not a lot of Liverpool, but if you ask sections of Liverpool fans, they are a bit worried by it. Like, I can see Leeds scoring, for example. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but you expect Liverpool to win. But I think Leeds will cause issues enough for Liverpool to be worried at some point in the game, at the very least.
We shall see. Enough of Leeds. Move on to second place, West Brom and Albion.
First of all, congratulations. Do you know what? West Brom, not even. This is a team that always seems to make it back up.
It took them 2 years.
That's a good.
I don't
record.
remember when it got like.
Yeah, it's not like they haven't gone.
Yeah.
For example, but yeah, it's interesting. They've done well, obviously. The defense is okay, I'd say. My issue with West Brom is, and Julian, tell me if you disagree. They're very championship team still. I think that's the biggest issue for them.
I think Bilic has brought in a new style of football, but yeah, I think they're going to struggle next season. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, obviously with the West Ham.
Diangana.
Yeah, that's his name.
He had 8 goals and 6 assists last season.
And if you look at Mark Noble's tweets, you can see he's very disappointed to lose him. So I
think they're going to rely heavy on him and Mateus Pereira.
Julian, I'd love Pereira a lot.
That guy, some of the passes, I don't know. He must have eyes on the back of his head.
Do you know it's a silly? I don't know if it's a silly comparison. So tell me if it is. It reminds me of like when Ozil first came.
I thought he was going to say Messi, you know.
Nah, calm down.
I was going to say you to calm down.
not another Messi comment after my last Messi comment. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, you can see a pass.
Honestly,
obviously,
so good.
I think they're different players, obviously, but I just don't know. Like, the excitement brings you. Like, he can see the pass that no one sees. All that.
That's why he got 16 assists last year. That's crazy.
And they're gonna rely heavily on him again this season. It's gonna be difficult.
The only thing I have, it's like they only have Robson-Kanu and Charlie Austin up front. I'm sure
Austin has a good pedigree in the Premier League. To be fair to him, I know he's
is it enough though? Is it enough? I don't think
it's enough generally.
They got Callum Robinson back as well. He was on loan there.
Bert going to
Bert going to Sheffield United, so that's another attacking option. Callum Robinson's more of a winger though, isn't he?
Yeah, he comes striker. I think for Wales he played up front a few times.
So we'll see. Like West Brom. Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a stressful season for their fans, and I think they would want to see more investment. As you said, I think it's very much still a championship team.
But Bilic knows about the Premier League. Managed there before. I'm sure he'll do the preparation needed and take it from there, I guess. First game is a tough one, Leicester.
Toughie.
At home. I don't know the difference that makes without the fans, but
it's a tough task. Obviously, Leicester didn't end the season that well, but it's a new season, and on paper again, amazing team. You expect them to do well again this season, and it's gonna be a really tough game for West Brom, especially Vardy running in behind. Maddison will be back from injury, so yeah, it'll be very, very tough for them.
But I'm sure West Brom fans are optimistic. Just it's nice to be back
in the Premier League,
in the top tier again. We'll see what they can do. For the final promoted team, Fulham.
Julian, another London team.
Another London team
in the Premier League.
It took them one season to come back to the Premier League.
I'm very surprised, It's wrong on me. I know Scott Parker doesn't have any pedigree as manager, but I didn't agree with it. But I didn't think anything of it. But
Scotty Parker.
Yeah, being their manager. Then credit due to him.
Yeah. For his first managerial role, exactly. Getting promoted.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong, man.
Exactly.
He's not. Is he a Fulham legend? He played there before. He
probably is now. He brought them up. So
yeah, true.
Probably is now.
It was actually like really heartwarming because at the end of the playoffs, he's crying, wasn't he? Almost crying. He's very teary-eyed.
Do you know what? He's very honest as well, because his comments were about like, I just want to go home, chill with my family. To be honest, like I know we got promoted and celebrated, but I just want to go back to life.
That's the most important thing.
And with the current situation, there's more things happening in the world of football. Obviously, we're excited about being back. Talk about Scott Parker. Should we talk about some of their players?
Yeah, the obvious one, Mitrovic.
Talisman.
Crazy 26 goals last season.
Has decent pedigree in the Premier League again. Scores goals. Has scored goals at this level.
the season they got relegated,
Yeah.
he scored 11 goals, 11 Premier League.
So you want him to improve on that, ideally.
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna. Like you say, he's a talisman. He's the player that everyone's gonna look to get in the goals.
Yeah.
Josh Onoma, I think was a great signing.
Did really well on the playoffs.
Yeah.
And was a highlight. So it'd be interesting to see him again because he's ex-Tottenham, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was when he was at Tottenham. There was like talk about him.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see him firsthand and see what he's all about as well. They got Reed from Southampton.
Harrison Reed.
Yeah, he's a mainstay in their team towards the end.
Do you know who else they got from Southampton? Although he was on loan to Galatasaray last year, Lamina.
Yeah, Lamina. Yeah.
I think that's a great signing.
Julian, do you know what? Like one point at Lamina, like we were talking about top teams going for him because he was so good.
Yeah.
And obviously he fell off a bit, but hopefully he can regain that form because I actually like the player.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
He can do a bit of everything.
He's solid, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Solid guy. They had Anthony Knockaert on loan, and they've brought him in permanently now.
Knockaert didn't film.
I don't rate him.
He's another example of a championship.
He's a championship player.
Yeah.
He's not a Premier League player.
He's got another chance though. So
how many chances does he need?
well, he's only had one with Brighton. Or two, but
I still remember that miss, man, that penalty miss for Leicester, and then Deeney went down the other side and scored.
That's one of the best championship memories ever.
Honestly.
What do you expect from Fulham then, Julian? Like, what do you expect? Like, we talk about Leeds, we think we'll do better and won't be really relegation battle to a certain. Talk about West Brom, we think we'll struggle a bit more. What do you really put Fulham?
I think they're going to struggle.
Yeah, I'm going to think they're going to
Even
struggle.
with Mitrovic is a goal scorer, but it's different, man. In the Championship compared to the Premier League, 26 goals in the Championship. He got 11, like I said, the previous time he played in Premier League. I don't know where else are they going to get the goals from as well.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough ask for them.
You know what? They're actually linked with Areola, the goalkeeper from PSG.
I find that's really close actually. When I was coming to on the way here, people were saying like he's had medicals and all that kind of stuff. So that's
really? I didn't know it was that close, but that would be great goalkeeper signing.
Yeah.
Bettinelli, I think his name is.
Yes.
He was the number one. Right?
Yeah, number one. So
I don't know. That's a bit of competition.
I think he comes straight into number one.
I would think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just good competition though.
Yeah.
You want a competitive squad. That's what you need in the Premier League.
But I think Fulham are in the same bracket as you said, West Brom. I think they need a bit more.
Yeah, man. I don't see, apart from Mariola, who else are they linked with? Not too sure.
I haven't seen any like big names and stuff like that. But it's gonna be on Scott Parker to like do. It'll be interesting to see what he's like in the Premier League because obviously when he was in the Premier League the first time Fulham, they were already basically relegated. There's not much he could do, so he gets a proper go at it this time.
They do, and they start with Arsenal, which is a tough game.
It's the opening game of the Premier League as well, by the way.
Yeah, they lost 5-1.
That's probably our best performance of Emery as well.
Remember that goal, the Ramsey goal? Bellerin flicks it. Oh man, it's too good.
That's probably our best game under Emery, and so I think Arsenal fans will be confident on 3 points. But Fulham are there to have it. Mitrovic will cause issues as ever. Be interesting test for Arsenal because everyone's talking about Arsenal's much improved defence, and Mitrovic is a test of that because that's the type of striker that we've always struggled with normally, like someone hustling, bustling, and stuff like that. And now Luis,
he's just a nuisance, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a tough start, but I expect them to be in the brackets of West Brom, unfortunately.
Yeah, but exciting times, three promoted teams.
Enjoy it, innit? I know you can't be in the annoying thing for these fans is they can't be at the stadiums, and that normally gives these teams a bit of oomph for that extra bit. That's not going to be there, unfortunately. So you can't even, you can enjoy it, but you enjoy it from afar, which is a bit frustrating.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Julian.
Yes.
That wraps up episode of the review.
That wraps up the whole series of the review.
That means one good thing though. It's upsetting it's over because I've enjoyed talking about the teams.
Yeah.
The good thing is that means we're close to the Premier League.
Very close.
So we sit on Wednesday.
Yes, we're sitting on Wednesday. This should go up probably Friday.
And then we've got Saturday.
And then we've got Saturday.
Arsenal vs Fulham.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first game of the season, like you said.
We're going to have a lot more content coming. Our plans are we're going to do a fantasy football review.
Yeah, we're going to do a fantasy football series.
Yeah.
We're planning to do maybe a kit review. Just videos throughout the season.
We're also going to have a table prediction for the new season coming in. So I don't know if recently going around the social media, BBC have put up a predictor up, and we had some interesting comments in our WhatsApp group about that. So we're going to bring that to the screen hopefully and see how it does.
A lot more.
Exactly, and I think we're going to try to react to every weekend's football as well. There's always going to be drama in the Premier League and stuff like that. So that'll be obviously a mainstay, but there'll be all different things coming to you from us.
Exciting times. Hopefully, you know, the promoted teams do the best they can. I'm sure there's going to be some upsets, but yeah, like we said, this wraps up the review series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe for more, and of course turn on the notification bell, as we're going to be uploading like crazy throughout the season.
I look forward to it.
Yes, but until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and take care.
See ya.